Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Kabar from the GMS Virginia camp, coming at you with another short lesson that I pray that you find edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So, I got up earlier today, to go into the plantation, and do some training. It's my day off. And, I had to go and do some training. So as I'm going into the property or the plantation's property, I was stopped at the gate and was like, nah, you got to turn back around. We're having some sort of internet issues. And right away, in my mind, I'm thinking it's going down. For the company that I work for to go down, the way that it went down was like, whoa, especially if it's due to a network issue. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, I get back home, I find out that the internet, well, not the internet went down, but the banking system had issues. My company had issues. Other companies had issues. And, like I said a moment ago, I was like, yeah, E is about to pull a switch on this bitch, and I wasn't even worried at it, because in my spirit, it was like, let's go, let's get this shit over with, let's get it done, but I'm going to title this lesson S.P.S.A, spiritual public service announcement, because, as I stated a few times, that when I found out that all of this was going on in terms of the banking system, this, that, or the other, I was like, it's going down. And I couldn't be any happier. Of course, in the flesh, you have, a little fear of what things are going to happen to you, but ultimately it's like whatever happens to me is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's the spiritual mindset that you got to be in. It's because the Lord had made promises unto those who do the work and follow him, and the Lord is not a man that he should not lie, and a lot of Jakes may have seen this as in the world. All right, let me put it this way: in the world, I would have been like, oh, okay, I just got paid, the company shut down, yo, it's on. I'm gonna go to breakfast, I'm gonna do a little shopping, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go to the beach, I'm gonna get my outfit ready for this afternoon, and then later on, I'm gonna get my outfit ready for tonight, because I would have had the full day to do what I had to get a little rest, to hit the streets. That's the mindset of Jake. That's the mindset of the people in the world. But they don't understand the underlying causes of what's happening, nor do they understand, the end result of it. So I'm gonna break out a few scriptures and that'll be that with the lesson. But this is an S.P.S.A, as I said earlier, a spiritual public service announcement, because you have to be in the spirit. Now is the time to lock in. The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. yeah, everything's safe and everything is good, and they're telling you, Salakia, and they're telling you not to worry, they're telling you that, everything's going to be back up within a few hours, and in some cases, a day or two, maybe Saturday afternoon, who knows, but this is something big, what happened today in terms of this software company uh, uh, um, was worldwide. It wasn't a local thing, nor was it a regional thing. It was a worldwide effect, which goes to show you that Bill Gates set the system up when with that bullshit operating system. He set it up where all of these companies would depend upon the product that he produced. So, that devil has a lot to pay for, and there's a lot that devil is going to pay for in the kingdom. But ultimately, it is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that thing had to happen. It's of the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that the work that he's doing has got to happen, But, at the end of the day, that devil's just wicked, The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Let me go back into the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 3, because I did want to speak on, the sudden destruction, because when this sudden destruction happens, and it will happen, a lot of you jakes ain't going to be ready for it because you're looking at things as if it's a benefit to you, when in fact, what happened today is for the destruction of Babylon the Great. What happened today is a step closer to the MOTB, you know what I'm saying? Because who knows, it might have been, these wicked elites, checking their system to make sure that when it goes down, they have total control over what goes down and how it goes down. So when these things happen, it's going to happen suddenly. It's going to catch you unawares. You know what I'm saying? You could be driving and your car could be on E, and you go to use your debit card or your credit card or whatever, and everything just don't work. You go to check your balances, and your banks are shut down, whatever the situation is. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is showing his men that we are in that time where certain things are about to happen. And that's what the Lord does. The Lord cause something to happen that'll cause the prophets, or to cause we the prophets, to go out there on the highways and byways and speak of these things, so when it happens again, you're not caught unawares, And that's just what the Lord does. The Lord is very merciful, He's very merciful. He'll cause something to happen at a very low level. Well, I shouldn't even say a very low level. He'll cause something to happen that would affect the people, and it's more or less a situation that will happen that will cause the prophets who are on their watch, to go out there and speak about these things. Because if he did it once as a warning, he's going to do it again as a final result. And quite honestly, this ain't the first time that this devil has been shutting things off. This isn't the first time that this devil has done things to cause you, lose certain services. He's done it with your internet. He's done it with your water systems. He's done it with the electricity. He's done it with your credit card systems. He's done it with the banking system. All of these things are things that this devil is testing the kill switch on, so that at the blink of an eye, suddenly everything is just shut off. So you got to be in the spirit in order to understand what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is doing in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Because this devil is about to make a move, and the move that he's about to make is going to be a very powerful move to the people. You know, the move that this devil is about to make is going to affect the non-initiated. But we are initiated, aren't we, Bruce? Nah, Salakia. You know, I just had to bring that out. That was just funny. But the uninitiated is going to be caught unawares. You know, it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks suddenly, because they weren't spiritually watching for what's going on. They don't spiritually understand, or they're not spiritually discerned for what time that they're in. And so when it happens, it's going to happen. And a lot of them is just going to be caught out there. You know, they're going to be wailing and crying, you know, like that woman down in Texas who was out of electricity for a week. You know, she was in torment, you know, and a lot of women are about to get it. A lot of men are about to get it too, but a lot of you women are about to get it because you depend upon this system to be there for you. You depend upon the services that this system creates, because when this thing happened today, it took out 911 systems in various areas throughout the greater US of A. You know? And when it happens to you, a lot of you people, men, women, and children, are going to be crying as a woman in travail. You know? And you're not going to escape what's happening. You're not going to escape the judgment to come. You're not even going to escape the very simple things, as if you ran into a house and put your hand upon a wall and a snake bit you. You're not going to escape that. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua said it's going to happen. Now I'm going to jump into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. And that's what we, the prophets, are out there in the highways and byways warning you about. We're the watchmen. We see these things on a spiritual level, and we bring it out on a spiritual level. And in some cases, we talk to you, you know, on a very low level to get you to understand what's happening. You know, we see things happening in the spirit, and we bring those things out in the spirit, you know, through prophecy, you know, because all of these things that are happening right now are strictly prophetic. There's nothing short of it. You know, a lot of people like to not think that what's happening is happening, but fuck you, it's happening, whether you like it or not. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's what we, the prophets, are out there in the highways and byways giving you warning about. That's why this S.P.S.A. is going out, because this is a warning. This is a warning both to the elect and to the non-elect of the house of Israel, that we are in that time where Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about to bring this devil down. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is putting it in the king's mind to do these things to the people. You know, and now is the time to lock in. Now is the time to be circumspect. I mean, you should have been circumspect all along, but now is the time to lock in and into the spirit, because at any moment, everything could just go and it's off. You know, at the snap of your fingers, everything could just be shut off. You could be on the highway, you could be at the plantation, you could be home, you could be at the store, you could be at wherever it is that you may be. These things may happen, so don't actually think that you know you're gonna be in the comforts of wherever you're at, or should I say, don't think that you're gonna be in the comforts of your home, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna cause this to happen. No, you could be out of town, you could be anywhere outside of your comfort zone, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua will make these things happen. And so that's why you have to just cut these things off. That's why you actually have to be ready to just drop it all at the drop of a dime. You know? You know what I'm saying? If you're not near your family when these things happen, you know, through you, your house can be saved. So you might not be home when all of these things happen. You know what I'm saying? All hell might break loose, and you're not even home. You're you're hours away from your house. You know. But if you're doing what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai commanded you to do, and you do what you're required to do, you know, your house may be saved. You know, by the time you do get home, your family might be there just waiting for you. You see what I'm saying? So don't play with this, you know what I'm saying? And don't play with the times that you're in, because these days are very critical. I'm going to jump down to verse 20. I'm going to jump down to, I'm going to go to Ezekiel 12 and 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? And that's the mindset of these wicked jakes. Ah, man, you know, you've always said that. You know, there's always been wars. There's always been famines. There's always been issues with money. There's always been race wars. There's always been this. There's always been that. Yeah, but not at one time. The way that you know, prophecy said that would happen. Yeah, okay, you've always had war, but you never had a financial collapse, famine, race war, civil war, class war. You never had all these things on the table ready to just pop. Yeah, okay, there's always been war, but there's never been World War III. There's never been a war where nuclear destruction is at the forefront. Yeah, okay, there was probably talks of a nuclear, you know, whatever, you know, in this little land, but not on this level, you know, not to the point where other nations are talking about Babylon the Great being hit with nuclear missiles. And it will be hit with nuclear missiles. Make no mistake about it. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 12 and verse 23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai power. I will make this proverb to cease. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is about to make that proverb stop, where you actually think that nothing's going to happen. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is about to do work. You know, a lot of you jakes are going to sit back and say, well, they've always said this or they always said that. Very soon, a lot of you jakes are going to be saying, how do I escape this, or how do I get through this or that? And in that day, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to turn his back on you. You know, in that day, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to turn his back on you by way of his prophets. Because in that day, it's going to be like, yo, I'm not going to preach to you when we got Gurkha troops on our back. In that day, I'm not going to hold your hand and give you precepts when there's Gurkha troops on our back. In that day, I'm not going to be a reprover. In that day, we're not going to be reprovers, I should say. Salakia, I misspoke. In that day, the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the ministry is, I mean, it's going to be that bad where, you know, they're going to be looking for the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Let's put it that way. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Now is the time of the effect of every vision. Now you're in the time of the beginnings of sorrows. Now you're in the time where the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to make those visions that you didn't believe come to pass. Now you're in that time where the Lord is about to do work, marvelous work, miracles. You know? We're definitely living in some beautiful times. So yeah, you know, a lot of you jakes, man, you know, you better lock in. You know, you better get this truth while you can, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is throwing out signals You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is letting you know, hey, I'm going to cause this to happen. Get ready. I'm going to cause that to happen. Get ready. I'm going to do this. Get ready. You know, this is just the beginning of sorrows. A lot of you people depend upon your technology. Man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to cut all that shit off. You know, I just wanted to bring this S.P.S.A. out, you know, to the hopeful elect that now is the time to lock in. You know, the watchman of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is definitely out there and warning you people, you know, be spiritually prepared for what's to come, because, you know, you may be alone in this. You know, your walk is your walk, you know, and if you're with brothers, beautiful, you know, but just be aware that we are definitely getting into the thick of things, you know. So with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kwadash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.